What's a decentralized exchange? DEX for short. Brought to you by Collective Shift. Whether you're a trader or an investor, the most popular way to buy and sell cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the plethora of other tokens available on the market is by going through a central crypto exchange. There are hundreds of thousands of crypto exchanges out there. A shining example of an exchange is, or was, FTX, a giant company headed by a scruffy-haired boy that went bankrupt and took nearly $10 billion in customer funds. A common way you'll see exchanges categorized is based on the presence or absence of third-party control and ownership. If an exchange is owned and controlled by a third party, it's considered a centralized exchange. If it's not, then it's considered a decentralized exchange, a DEX. Because centralized exchanges are by far the most popular of the two in terms of users and value exchanged, most people call them exchanges. You won't come across the term centralized exchange too often. That being said, decentralized exchanges are making considerably more volume and fees as the years go by, especially considering how vulnerable some of these centralized exchanges have become. This is something Collective Shift monitors carefully. This resource is all about DEXes. Keep watching to learn about DEXes and why people choose to use them over centralized exchanges such as Binance, Independent Reserve, CoinSpot, SwiftX, and of course your local crypto exchange. All about decentralized exchanges. As we've just touched on before, a DEX is simply a crypto exchange that exists without a third party controlling and owning it. Buying and selling cryptocurrencies on a DEX is possible because a DEX is essentially just a system of smart contracts. These smart contracts are deployed on a blockchain such as Ethereum, a smart contract blockchain. A smart contract is a computer code that's able to be stored and executed on a blockchain. Smart contracts self-execute when and if certain predetermined conditions are met. The most popular DEXs run on the Ethereum blockchain network. When you click buy on a DEX, what you're actually doing is prompting a smart contract to perform certain tasks that result in you gaining access to whatever cryptocurrency you decided to buy. Of course, both for a fee and for something else you offer up instead. Uniswap is the largest DEX on Ethereum. Come to the Collective Shift platform to learn how to use Uniswap. Features of a decentralized crypto exchange. Wherever you are in the world, you're able to access and use a DEX. You can do this from your smartphone, tablet, laptop, and even desktop computer. All you need is access to the internet and a crypto wallet. This is a far cry from most centralized exchanges that require KYC, know your customer, and to have your ID on record as well as your tax information with personal details. You'll often see DEXs described as non-custodial. Many people use the terms decentralized exchange and non-custodial exchange interchangeably. Non-custodial just means your cryptocurrencies cannot be custodied, i.e. controlled by the exchange operator. That's because there's no such thing as an exchange operator when it comes to a truly decentralized exchange. Only smart contracts, computer code. This is in contrast to centralized exchanges, which are custodial in nature. That's because when you buy cryptocurrencies on these exchanges, you don't actually own them. To gain control over your cryptocurrency bought on centralized exchanges, you need to send it to your own custodial crypto wallet. A truly decentralized exchange will never ask for or need your personal details in order to start trading. To start using a DEX, all you need to do is connect your wallet. All DEXs make it clear which wallets they support. MetaMask is widely supported. Come to Collective Shift and find out more about MetaMask. Centralized exchanges make users enter a lot of their personal data for storage on the exchange's database, and users are required to enter these details upon login to the exchange. The exchange is then in control of your private keys and is the protector of your assets. What happens to your assets when the centralized exchange gets hacked? It loses your keys or loses your funds by loaning them out to another company. Why use a DEX to buy and sell cryptocurrency? Compared to centralized exchanges such as Coinbase and Independent Reserve, Binance, DEXs have a number of advantages. The pseudo-anonymity. DEXs provide you with a way to buy and sell cryptocurrencies without forcing you to share your private information. To access the full functionality of a centralized exchange, you typically must go through a know your customer process and trust that the exchange operator will safeguard your details such as your ID or your passport. Security. When it comes to DEXs, hackers wanting to steal cryptocurrencies have no honeypot to target. This is in contrast to centralized exchanges, which have fallen victim to many hacks over the years. resulting in users losing the cryptocurrencies they bought on the exchange. Accessibility. A truly decentralized crypto exchange can be accessed from anywhere in the world. Centralized exchanges are typically forced to block certain geographic areas from accessing its platform in order to comply with its regulations. The drawbacks of using a DEX. Whilst there are many reasons why you'd use a DEX, they aren't without their drawbacks when compared to centralized crypto exchanges. Responsibility. When it comes to DEXs, it's on you not to lose your seed phrase to your crypto wallet. This is too much responsibility to bear for some, especially those who aren't as tech savvy or familiar with DEXs. Liquidity. Trading on an exchange with relatively greater volumes means you're likely to get a better buy and sell with minimal wait times and slippage. Support. Whilst many third-party tutorials exist online, on YouTube perhaps, a truly decentralized exchange doesn't have a dedicated support team that can answer your questions or fix any errors you may have. That in itself is a major deterrent. Who do you go to if there's no one to help? No support center, no emails, just computer code. Our final thoughts on DEXs. Blockchain and smart contract technology make it possible to remove the need to trust central parties. DEXs are one early example of this. It is true that centralized exchanges remain significantly more popular than DEXs. That said, DEXs continue to improve from both a user experience and a liquidity standpoint. A big reason behind these improvements have been the emergence of decentralized finance, DeFi, on Ethereum. If you're interested in learning more about DeFi, Collective Shift has numerous resources that caters to your cryptocurrency needs. This educational video was brought to you by Collective Shift. If you found the content educational, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the description for a link to the platform. We'll see you in there.